Well, I care for two boys. Ewan, who is going to be 14 in August. Ewan has autism, global development delay, and he's got a lot of sensory issues. I also care for my youngest, who's Macaulay, and he's just turned 12 at the start of June. Macaulay has quite a lot of complex needs. He has autism, he's got global development delay, delayed learning, sensory needs, and last year he got diagnosed with extensive Crohn's disease, which in itself was a whole new challenge for us, because over the years we've got used to being parent/carer for our two wonderful boys, but you know, as far as the disability side of things go, we're pretty used to it now. That's our normal way of life. But then throwing in a chronic illness in the mix with a wee boy that doesn't do well socialising or out with the home was a whole new concept. The highs are that my boys are just wonderful. I love being a mum, I love being a carer. The lows are you can feel quite isolated. It wouldn't matter how many friends you have or how close you are. You know, if you've not got friends that's in a similar situation as you are, they just don't get it. I've been going to the carers, I think 6 or 7 years now. I kind of forget, but it's been a massive help and support to myself and also my husband. So they've been a massive support through the parent support groups, and I feel the carers is one way of meeting people that are in a, if not the same situation, similar, where you're in a group of people, professional and other carers and parents, where they don't judge. You know, it's all right to say that you feel a bit rubbish, where people aren't going to sit there and look at you and go, God, you know, it is a really good network of support. It's great for information. There's been a lot of things through the carers I've been getting information over the last good few years now. Services I didn't even know existed. I didn't know about carers allowance. Nobody had even mentioned that to myself. And I don't work because I'm a full-time carer for both boys. So that was a massive help to me and my family. Other things the carers has helped me with is we tried the days out, which we would maybe not have been so, forward to try. For example, the panto would not have been on our radar because we know how Macaulay can be. But we felt safer as a group, because if he does scream and shout or if Ewan kicks off, that's all right, because we're with people that will understand. You don't feel so like, oh God, I'm sitting here in a crowded place with a lot of neurotypical people and then they're not going to understand. The carer centre's been wonderful, helping me feel less isolated is the big thing. Any worries I have or concerns, Stella made it really clear to me, although the carers wasn't physically open, I could message her if I needed to, or leave a voicemail, which is a great help. And it's a big help to people like us. Also, the friendships that I've met through the carers has been unbelievable. I got on well with everybody. There's not really anybody I don't get on well with, but I have made some of the best people ever. Elaine McDonald and me are, we're just best buds. But being able to just chat and get your feelings out and your worries out, and tell people how you're actually feeling, that was a massive help to myself. It just made all the difference. It really did. Even just going outings, as I said, if it's not even to do with the kids, if it's something just for the carers, the pamper sessions, for example. Money can be tight for carers, and pamper sessions maybe isn't always available and getting the time. But the pamper sessions through the carers was lovely. I got a massage one time. I was feeling quite stressed because my wee boy doesn't sleep very well. And just having a massage and having somebody just to talk to was fantastic. Things like meet up in the park, maybe a picnic, a funded picnic, where people can be together but social distancing. Even walking, little walking groups, even if it's things like, you know, groups of 2 or 3, so we're not one big group. Maybe eventually, if cafes opened up, we could all meet outside in a cafe, you know, if we pre-book beforehand, and again keeping the social distancing. So yeah, things like the park and walks would be really welcome just now.